and welcome to my video vlog. So I know I just started a podcast, Coops Kisses Confessions, and I'm gonna keep that up, but I also wanted to do this special vlog all about loving your body. So I recently just watched. I love audiobooks. I love to listen to them on the way home from work, on the way to work. And I just listened to Tyra Banks' Perfect is Boring. And if you haven't listened or read that book, do it. Her and her mom are hilarious in it. And the message is amazing. And every woman should be required to listen to it. Because, you know, Tyra Banks, she didn't feel pretty. She didn't think she was a supermodel, and she's one of the most iconic supermodels of all time. So in this book, she talks about how she wanted to change the landscape of women loving their bodies. I think we get so hung up on how other people view us and how other people look at us, and we forget to look at ourselves and actually just love ourselves. So she talked about making a list of 5 things that you love about your body and then sharing them with yourself, sharing them with your loved ones, sharing them with the world if you're comfortable with that. And so what I've done is I've actually made a list at home and I've put it up someplace private where I can always go take it out and look at it. And to be honest, it was hard. Finding 5 things I genuinely like about my body, not my personality or, you know, anything inside, but the stuff on the outside is really, really difficult for me. I have scars all over my body right now from reconstruction. My hair is a hot mess and I hate it on a day-to-day basis, regardless of all the compliments I get for how cute and sassy it is and all that. It doesn't feel like me. But when I started actually writing it down and thinking about what does other people compliment me on that makes me smile or makes me blush? You know, what things does my husband say to me that I'm like, I know that to be true. I know that's true. Not, oh, you're so skinny looking today, like, blah, whatever. Like, I don't believe that when anybody says it. But, like, your eyes are beautiful. I believe that. I know that to be true. That's something I've always prided myself on. That is my number 1 thing about my body that I love is my eyes. Now, my eyes have not held up their end of the bargain. I'm very, very, very farsighted. I cannot see more than like out to my hand without my glasses. But honestly, like, they're genuine and they're unique to me and they're blue. And my mom said when I came out and joined this world that she looked into my eyes and they were the biggest blue eyes, and she was like, they looked like a blueberry. And I just love that story and I love everything about that. And my eyes have always been something that I've really cherished and loved. So that's my number 1. My number 2 is actually my feet. So it's a weird thing, but I love my feet. My husband hates feet. It's really weird that I would like marry somebody that has such distaste for feet, considering it's my number 2 on my list of favorite things. Right now they kind of look janky. The medications I'm on make them dry and cracked, and my toenails have taken a beating regardless of how many times I go and have pedicures, which I do a lot. And right now they're chipping because I'm not allowed to shop, and getting a pedicure is on that list. So my feet are an amazing part of your body, like anybody's body, not just my body. They hold you up. They get you from point A to point B. Like, you should love on your feet as much as you love on the rest of your body, because they take the brunt of everything. Every pound you gain, they take the brunt of. Every step you take, they take the brunt of. Stepping on your child's little Power Ranger toy, the pain is real. Like, your feet get you through that. So I like to pamper my feet on the regular. I'm about a 3-time-a-month pedicure girl. Actually, I really should stop even having them change my toenail paint because it's pointless. But my feet have gotten me through so much of my life, and I do love my feet. So this is gonna seem weird, but I really am loving my new stomach, and I am gonna show you. It used to be like my prized possession as a young girl, and it was flat, and I had 6-pack, and it was gorgeous, and then I gained a ton of weight, a ton, and it got fat, and I had stretch marks, and then I got pregnant, and it got beautiful and round, and I was just like in love with it all the time. And then I had my son, and it got flabby again, and I got stretch marks, and I got love handles, and all of that awful stuff. But through all this nasty reconstruction, I have my stomach back. Like, it's pretty flat. Like, I got this little pooch, but you know, nothing a little bit of healthy living can't take care of. And my belly button is adorable. It's so little. Not to mention the fact that this stomach carried a baby, carried my miracle. So it gets some extra special love for doing just that. And I vow to no longer hate on it because it's not tiny and dark and tan and cellulite free and stretch mark free. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. I'm showing this to the world. It is gorgeous. So, I'm gonna pull my pants back up so that we can sit down. My number 4 is probably one of my favorite things about me, and that is I'm 4'10" and a half, 4'11" on a good day if my acupuncturist has done traction on my neck that night before, and I love it. I love being short. Anytime somebody asks me or tells me, oh, you're so short, I had no idea, or you're a shrimp, or you look like an Oompa Loompa. I mean, I've heard it all. I do not care. I don't. I love it. I fit in small places. All clothes fit me. I don't have to worry about clothes like pants being too short. Like, none of that. I absolutely adore my height. And being short has never held me back. It's caused some frustrations in my life because why on earth do grocery stores put glass bottles of soy sauce up on the top shelf? Really? Like, and when I can't seem to find somebody to reach those top shelves, I am that person that's climbing the shelves to get whatever I want because I'm not gonna let my size hold me back. Like, that's stupid. So, to all you short girls out there who are trying to look taller or worried about whatever, like short person problems, no, embrace it. Being short is awesome. And there is never a worry that any man I'm with or my husband is gonna feel like I'm towering over him. I fit perfectly into a cuddle session. Yeah, no, being short is awesome. Now, there are some times where it's frustrating, like when I'm holding my son, who is now getting up there to being almost as tall as his mama, and his feet are hitting me in my calves as I'm walking. Or when the Costco lady puts the box on the top thing so that you can get it out, because she realizes that you can't get into the cart to pull the heavy box out, and you can barely see over the cart as you're driving through the store. But to be honest, it doesn't bother me. Like, I love it. I think it's hilarious. Size is not my issue at all. Never has been, never will be. I was made this way, and I'm happy about it. And then number 5 is, it's a little bit harder. Number 5, like finding 5 things that you love about yourself when you've been taught to hate everything about yourself for so long is a really hard thing to do. And there are things that I really want to change, and I'm really working on being healthier, but I love food, especially ice cream. So number 5 is going to be odd and weird and something that nobody else has. And if you've never gone through a cancer treatment or breast cancer specifically, then you will never have this, which I think is kind of unique to me and awesome. But it's my port scar. So my port is still a part of me, which means that it gets some love. My port, at first I hated it. It was the enemy. It was like the start of all the cancer stuff, like was getting the port. And then I realized that the port was not the enemy. My port was actually saving my veins, saving my life. It was creating a higher quality of life during chemo. And it tells a story, and it's a part of me. And I touch it daily. I talk about it often to myself, usually, because not a whole lot of people get it. But if you've gone through breast cancer and you have a port and you have a port scar, you know what I'm talking about. It feels like it's a part of you. It is basically sewn and weaved into your heart to help save your life. And this scar is something that I will never try to cover up. I will never try to dim it. It will always be a part of me and always be a part of my story. And I am forever grateful for everything that this port has done for me and will continue to do for me, because my veins have up and decided that, girl, you have a port, you do not need us anymore, we are retiring. So accessing my veins in my arms is nearly impossible, and it's just not gonna happen anymore. So I'm keeping my port for a while longer until my veins can grow strong enough to come back to life, just in case I need to have blood work, because as a survivor, I'm forever going to be having blood work and forever getting poked. And I actually love getting like vitamin B infusions when I'm feeling really sick. So there's necessary need for my veins to work. They just have to realize that their time is not done. So yeah, those are my 5 body loves, and I hope that this video just really resonated with you, and that, you know, you'll go check out Tyra Banks' book. She is not paying me or asking me to like plug her. She is just like amazing, and I love her. And the book just really motivated and inspired me to start really thinking differently than I have in the past. I hope that you'll write down 5 things that you love about yourself, and maybe you just start with 1. Maybe you start with 2, and then slowly add as it becomes like a part of your, you know, feeling and your way of life. And I hope that when people tell you or make stupid comments about something, like your love handles or whatever it is, people are dumb, that you take that and you toss that thought away and you go back to the list of things that you love about yourself and just revisit that and say, you know what? Yeah, maybe I could stop eating ice cream as dinner for the next little bit, or just eat 1 scoop instead of 5 scoops like I did last night. And work on that love handle, make it a positive, but don't let those negative comments and those negative thoughts drive you to making unhealthy decisions and unhealthy choices in your life. People want you around, and being skinny does not mean you'll be happy. And take it from a daughter of a mom with an eating disorder. She has been extremely influential in me not having an eating disorder, and me being more positive, and me making healthier choices. I don't always follow that, and I have myself to blame for emotional eating, but I don't want to watch other people starve themselves just because they think that that's what's gonna get them a husband, or get them a job, or get them more friends. Like, that's crap. It doesn't work. It may work for this much time, but it's not gonna work forever. And if somebody can't love you because you have a few extra pounds on you, they are not worth having in your life. Do not let others' negativity dictate how you lead your life. Lead it how you want. If that means being healthy and skinny, do it the right way. Do not kill yourself to meet the media's ideals. It's not worth it. So thank you so much for joining in my vlog. Hopefully you will subscribe. I'm gonna be adding family vlogs, like little outings with my son, and hopefully I can get my husband in on some of these vlogs. And of course, I'll continue my podcasts. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, follow me at Coops Kisses. And there's tons of content and tons of things. Go over to my blog. You can read all about my journey and a little bit more about my family there. And yeah, I just really appreciate you guys sticking with me and watching this from start to finish. And if you have anything that you would like to say or comment below, feel free, and I look forward to speaking with you all. Love you.